Tell me again, you heard there was a carnival?
The carnival came to town, to Jeanette, Pennsylvania. I lived in Grapeville, which is a mile or two away. So I heard about the carnival and went to the carnival, and they said they had wrestling apes. So I
Really?
figured, gee, I have to watch that. So I went to the cage and watched a match with the wrestling apes. And I thought, gee, I think I'd like to try that. So I noticed that one thing that the ape had was a big, huge truck tire laying against the cage on the inside, which he would jump to the top of that truck tire and then spring to the top bars of the cage and hang on with one hand, because they have four hands, and fight you off with the other three. So my psychology was get to him before he gets to that tire that he can jump on to get up to the top bars. So when I went in the cage and he looked at me, sized me up, turned around towards that tire, and I knew what he was going to do. But before he got a chance, I got a half Nelson on him. I wanted to get a full Nelson, but I only had a chance to get a half Nelson around his neck and one around his waist. That's when he threw me and him, and we both went flying in the air, and I ended up in a corner with him on top and I'm underneath. So now he's on top of me, and when he wrenches loose from my full Nelson, my half Nelson, he pulled my shoulder out of joint.
Ouch.
And I didn't know it. The pain was so sudden I didn't have it yet. So I tried to get up with that arm, and my arm wasn't working to get me out of that corner. The ape realizes that and comes back, and he starts pouncing on me.
Oh gosh.
When he comes in, the trainer comes in with a long chain and a crowbar. He throws the chain around the ape's neck, gets the crowbar like a tourniquet around his neck, and that's how he gets him off of me. That's when I was able to get out of there, and that felt so good. I started throwing my shoulder around and threw the son of a gun. Well, before that, my brother put it back in. My brother put my shoulder back in because it was pulled out, and it felt so good. I started throwing my shoulder around and threw it back out again, and it wouldn't go back in.
Ouch.
At that point, he figured we better get Ralph to the hospital. So he took me up to Monsoor Hospital, which was the closest one. We went in. The girl there says, "Can you tell me how this accident happened?" And my brother said, "He was wrestling an ape." And she says, "Come on, guys, quit trying to joke. This is serious." And he says, that's what he did. He was in a carnival. He wrestled an ape, and that's how he got his arm out of the joint. So they set it back in for me. I'm off for work 2 weeks because of it.
Oh gosh. Yep. That's the
I
story.
still know that it was hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not having any problem with it.
Oh, that's
Every
good.
once in a while I'll throw my arm in a way that it'll flick or snap or do something like that,
As a reminder. All right.